All right, guys. So this week in our content, we really covered two of my most favorite topics, I'd say. First one is the power of saying no. Okay. The second one is non-scale victories. Okay. If you followed any of my content, I'm really pushing a lot of stuff around non-scale victories. We'll explain what those are. But first, we'll start with the power of saying no. And I have a friend of mine that's an expert in the study of axiology. It's the study of human value. Basically, we make decisions based on a value system, what we see as important. And when we talk about the power of saying no, the encouragement you can feel from trying to remove temptation when it's around meeting your health goals. The ability to, when you're tempted to cheat on a diet or do some things bad for your health, or really choose to do things that don't serve you in any area of your life, it's empowering. Once you say no once, it's easier to say no again and again. Okay. What you need to realize is it is okay to say no. Okay. Sometimes we talk about like your friends. Okay. If you have friends that sabotage you on your fitness and wellness journey, I'm not sure how great of friends they are. Okay. Anytime you want to get healthy, feel better, look better, have more self-confidence, you want to have friends that are around that. Okay. Not your bar buddies. Okay. Not your let's go out and smash pizza. I'm not saying you can't go smash pizza. Okay. Because I do it. But you're going to do it in moderation around your goals. You're going to plan for it. And you're going to maybe have a period of maybe 8 to 12 weeks where you're going to be more strict on that. Okay. So there's power when you say no. When we make decisions based on our value system, we're saying, hey, I value my 8 or 9 hours of sleep more than I value staying up until 1 o'clock in the middle of the night, hanging out with my buddies, having some beers. Again, not saying you can't do that, but it's a value system. What do you value more? Your health, your wellness, or poor habits, sleeping in, skipping the gym, all right, eating too much? There is power when you say no. When you go out to eat and you choose that chicken salad over any other food, there's power in that. And you can do it easier, and it becomes easier, and it becomes easier. And guess what? Your best friends are going to support you in that. They're going to choose to support you. They're going to be on your side, and they're going to be with you. I've worked with wives whose husbands sabotage their diet. I've worked with husbands whose wives sabotage their exercise, all of that. So there's power in saying no. 1, it's okay. 2, your best friends are going to support you. 3, it becomes easier and easier as you go. Okay? The next thing we're going to talk about are non-scale victories. All right? Guys and girls. Okay? Sometimes it's mostly girls, but listen, I got some guys we're working with that struggle too. The scale is the only metric they use when they measure whether or not they're in a state of success. Whether the scale goes up, they're failures. When it goes down, they're doing great, right? I don't care if they could have lost 5 pounds of muscle. If they lost 5 pounds on scale, they're elated. Okay? They're in the right zone. They love it. But here's what I'm going to talk to you about, okay? You're going to see non-scale victories usually first. Those are going to be, you look different in the mirror, which is why we make sure you take pictures. Okay? Pictures tell the story. I'm going to have some content up this week where pictures are going to blow your mind. You're going to see somebody that only lost 3 or 4 pounds. Maybe they gained 2 or 3, but the picture looks so different. I used my example last week. 33-year-old female, 149 at the end of 8 to 12 weeks. I think it's more like 10 weeks. Was 152, gained 3 pounds, but lost 2 pant sizes. If the only metric she used was the scale, she's a failure. Okay? Pictures, how your clothes fit and what your measurements look like. Those are the 3 main things that you can really look at outside of the scale to measure your success. The scale does not tell the story. Inches, how you fit in your clothes, and what the pictures look like do. Here's some other things you're going to see. You're going to sleep better. You're going to feel better. You're going to have more energy. Okay? Your mood's going to be better. Improved confidence, self-esteem. All of those are non-scale victories from eating right, being healthy, making good decisions. All right? I'm telling y'all, learn to say no to things that don't serve you. Learn to look at non-scale victories, things that measure success outside of the scale. The scale, yeah, you want to see the scale moving in the right direction, but it doesn't tell the whole story. Guys, I got so much more on this, so much more content coming up, so many more before and afters. Those are our tips for the day and tips for the week.